Hello Aries, and welcome to the April 2022 video. Happy birthday. It is birthday time for you. May you be having all your blessings coming to you. May you be feeling full of life and happy. So let's get into your astrology for April. Now on the 1st of April, we have a new moon, and this will be happening in your sign. This is a time to let go of the past, let go of the overthinking, overanalyzing, letting go of any feelings, emotions that are keeping you stuck. This is a new beginning for you. First house is a new you, right? We can all go through difficult experiences, but those are the memories. But now your physical space and where you are, you're not a part of that. It's now the time to let go of any past stuff that is holding you back so that you can truly move forward and embrace this new you. You've learned a lot with your experiences and everything you've gone through. Now's the time to embrace the new you. On the 6th, we have Venus joining Jupiter and Neptune. And this will be happening in your 12th house. Now, the 12th house is the house of surrender, rest, sleep. It's also a time of actually taking some time out for self. It's a house of solitude, endings, letting go. Now, Venus is this. So Venus is about our money, our physical needs, in essence of love and luxury. Venus rules over love, luxury, beauty. So all of those things, our relationships with others, the love that we have. Neptune is more about our compassion, right? It's where we have the compassion and understanding to see ourselves with forgiving eyes and that of others. And when we are talking about Jupiter, Jupiter amplifies energy, right? Jupiter amplifies, it offers opportunities, but wisdom and growth. This is happening in your 12th house. So this is a lot about surrendering and letting go. Also, the 12th house is filled with memories, once again, of the past. This is where we look back in the 12th house and we kind of go through emotional processing, through looking back at memories and things that have happened in the past in order to surrender and let go. Surrender and let go will be a big theme in April, especially about letting go. We also have a solar eclipse in April. So all this energy of surrendering, letting go is what is coming through. It's about understanding, okay, what can I see in the past? What did I learn? What has changed within me, especially on an emotional level? Pisces rules the 12th house, and that's a water sign. So that's taking us deep into our emotions, deep into our heart, deep into our compassion. And remember, this is the energy of amplifying that. This is where we can connect to our soul in the 12th house to manifest what we want, what we truly want. It's when we are truly able to let go of what we don't want, can we bring in what we do want. Jupiter is in Pisces, right? Neptune's in Pisces, and Venus will be entering in Pisces on the 6th. So there's a lot of healing, letting go, and surrendering that's coming through for you, Aries. What is also important with that energy is to understand, there's this thing that comes to mind. Rejection is your greatest protection. And it's important to remember that, especially all of us collectively, when we're going through a Jupiter and Pisces transit, about rejection being our greatest protection. In essence, when something is not meant for us, there's a reason for it. And in the Pisces energies, where we can't see the reason yet, but we have an understanding of it, and maybe what happens is, have you ever been told no about something, and then time goes by, months, maybe sometimes even years, and then you understand why you were not meant to be at that place and you were meant to be elsewhere? That's the energy. And this goes both ways. It's not just about where rejection happens to you, it's where you are able to reject to what no longer serves you, where you are able, through the transformation of healing and looking back into the past, of actually saying, no, that no longer serves me. That relationship, the kind of things I see what I would want to change in going forward within my relationships. I see the kind of changes I need to make within myself when it comes to going after my dreams. You are the sign of bravery, Aries, right? The sign of courage. And these are deep energies that are coming through for you. I mean, Chiron, the wounded healer, has been in your sign now for a few years and still going through. So there's a lot that's going through you when it comes to healing and transformation. A lot of peace and surrendering. And that's the thing about healing. It brings peace, it brings surrendering, it brings a process of letting go and understanding ourselves a lot deeper. On the 11th, Mercury moves into your second house. This will be good for finances and money. You'll be thinking a lot about that, especially when it comes to Mercury, even communication. So Mercury rules thoughts, communication, and it also can represent like trips, in essence of that, where you might take a drive somewhere to the bank when it comes to money and so forth. So that's a good energy for Mercury. You'll be thinking about your finances and money, but it's also important to think about your talents and your skills. Great if you want to start something, or you have any ideas about your money, any ideas about your skills and talents, ideas about maybe I should go for that promotion, ideas. All these ideas are coming through in your mind that's guiding you to your financial steps. On the 15th, we have Mars entering the 12th house, joining all the other planetary bodies there. The 12th house, isolation. And when I say isolation, it's where we actually withdraw our energy. The energy is not so much everywhere, where we are talking to this person, talking to that person. Yeah, you can get easily drained when it comes to 12th house when you're putting out too much of energy. It's more the energy where you replenish and give back to yourself. So Mars is telling you, what action do you need to take when it comes to giving to yourself, giving back to you? What can you do to revitalize you? Mars is the energy that's your ruler of taking action. So you might find yourself feeling very tired, kind of like just not having the motivation, not having the inspiration, not having the drive when it comes to the 12th house. Your drive might be more, I need some time alone. I need to really rethink things. I need to make some decisions, but I need to gain some clarity on the choices I have and what steps I need to take. Now is not the time to actually take steps. It's more about contemplation about the steps that you want to take and what action you can take when it comes to giving yourself time off, right? On the 16th, we have a full moon in your 7th house. This is about your relationships and going through relationship changes. Full moon brings things to light, and it's now highlighting your relationships with personally and professionally, your relationships with people. So this is where you go through relationship changes. And when we say relationship changes, this is where conflict can happen. And we might now need to, say something to someone in order to improve our relationship, and growth can happen from there. Or even a time where we can end relationships, or maybe you didn't know a person was feeling a certain way, that can come to light. Or even if they weren't being completely honest with you, it can come to light with that 7th house. The full moon brings everything to light. It gives us deeper understanding so we can move forward and we can see what changes we need to make within our relationships. And that's what you will be doing. On the 20th, the sun enters your 2nd house. Here you will be thinking, and it'll also be bringing in opportunities for finance, right? Money. The sun illuminates, it gives us opportunities, it gives us ideas in the sense of enlightenment, where we have that lightning bolt energy of like, maybe I need to do this when it comes to my finances. Also, what you value is important and who values you. The 2nd house rules value, right? So money, yes, but also value as in people around you. Do they support you? Is it of value? Who are you spending your time with? What are you doing with your time? Is it of value? That's what it asks. It tells you to acknowledge your own value and your own sense of self-worth. The skills that you have, that's very important. And on the 29th, we have Mercury in the 3rd house. This gives you the energy to communicate. It's great for marketing, networking, putting information out there, reading, teaching, learning. Anything to do with communication, even trips. So making small trips, great for that. It's great for connecting to someone, gaining information, learning something new, You will be very much in the communication energy, but it's important to also take some time out so that you don't feel over mentally stimulated, where your mind is just feeling exhausted because of the information and maybe, too much communications where everyone wants to talk to you, like the phone is just going off and you might need some time for you. On the 30th, we have a new moon, solar eclipse in your second house. This once again highlights, and eclipses are like that. They highlight finances, money. So that's what this is highlighting for you in the second house. Money, value, support, changes you need to make, opportunities. What opportunities are available to you? What ideas do you have? Do you want to become an entrepreneur? Do you want to speak to someone about applying for that job? Do you want the promotion? Do you want that raise? What do you want to do when it comes to money? How do you save money? What do you want to do to grow your finances? Is so important. What do you want to do to grow your inner self-worth? Right? Your self-worth is very important during this time. That solar eclipse will really show you your sense of self-worth. And do you believe in yourself? Do you have faith in yourself? Do you believe in your skills? Do you believe in your talents? Whenever we want to achieve something, grow something, it's important to look at our skills and our talents. And that's what that solar eclipse on the 30th of April is encouraging within you. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website is linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.